Hi and welcome to Homeschool-ology. My name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4, and on this channel I like to talk to you guys about all things secular homeschooling and maybe a little bit about motherhood. Today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about what we are doing for world history right now. I haven't been able to find a curricula that I love, so I am kind of making it up as I go. And we're using some things from Teacher Pay Teachers, so I'm going to give you a down view of that in a minute, and then I will link those Teacher Pay Teachers down in the comments. But basically what we're doing right now is we're going to go continent by continent. So we started with Europe, and then we're going to learn about each of the continents within that country, or I'm sorry, each of the countries within that continent. There are a couple of ways that we're doing it. Because Europe has so many countries, we are not necessarily doing a deep dive into each one. We picked, I think, 6 or 7 that we're doing a more in-depth review of, a more in-depth concept of. The ones that my kids' ancestry is from, and then a few other ones that they just really wanted to learn about. And then the rest of them is kind of more just a on the surface, you know, kind of look at it. So I will show you guys what I mean by all of that in a down view, and then I will meet you back here in a little bit. Okay, so here is the world history notebook we've been creating. So basically we've just gotten a 3-ring binder. I printed out a picture of the world map and put it on the front, and then we used a different pocket divider inside for each country. So we have, or each continent, I'm sorry. So we have Europe, and then, oh, I thought she labeled all these. So we've put in an 8 pocket divider, so 1 for each of the 7 countries, and then like a miscellaneous extras category here. And I wanted to do a pocket divider because I had found these brochures on Amazon, or on Teacher Pay Teachers. And I will link this down below where I got this from, but it has a brochure with a bunch of information to fill in about that country that you're studying. And so basically for the brochures, we've picked about 7 countries on the continent of Europe, since there are like 44. We didn't want to do a brochure for each and every one. And also I've had to make some brochures, like this one I had to make myself. I just had to, I copied and pasted some of it, and then, but I had to make this one myself because it was not included in the original Teacher Pay Teachers, but I did like this style. So I've created some additional ones to go along with the countries that we definitely wanted to cover. So, but I wanted the pocket dividers because I wanted to be able for them to keep the brochures that we filled out in their pockets. And then I created this little, I couldn't find one I liked on Teacher Pay Teachers, so I created this one here. If I can figure out a way to get it to you guys, I will. But basically, these are the information. I wanted them to see the flag and some famous food and the flower and the animal, and then some interesting facts, the language spoken, find where it is on the map, and then something that they enjoyed learning about that country. And so I just wanted them to kind of get a feel for and a general idea of what the country was like for all of the countries, but we're going more in depth on the specific countries. So what we do when we fill out, oh, the packet does include the different continents, a brochure for each of the different continents. So what we do when we learn about a country is we will watch, for our in-depth reviews of countries, we will watch some YouTube videos, get some books from the library, and gather all of our information and learn some interesting, cool things about each country. We will also find a fairy tale from that country, read that fairy tale, and I have this fairy tale science book and do some science also. I have a video coming up more going into more detail on how we are doing the fairy tale part of the geography lessons. And then I also found this book that is Geography Through Art. So we will also try to make sure that we are covering at least one art piece that goes along with our country. So let me see if I can find Germany here. So here's Germany. When we were learning Germany, we built a gingerbread house, which the kids loved. So we are trying to tie in a fairy tale and a piece of artwork for each country. And then we are even trying to make a meal that comes along from that country. So for Germany, we made Bavarian pretzels. And for Italy, we made Italian dinner and lots of really fun things like that. So we are trying to make it as interesting and engaging for my children as possible. They are really enjoying this process. Here's my daughter is coloring in each country as she learns about it. And then here are some examples of what she has done for each country. She's really into art, so she's very artistic and has made some really beautiful work here, learning about all the different countries. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also picked up, so where this sheet came from was also a teacher paid teachers. And so it comes with the black and white version and also the color version. And so these have all the 44 countries of Europe, and it has just a little snippet. So the flag, the capital, the language, and then some fun facts here. So she's using these in conjunction with the internet to find out the information about these countries. So I really like this from Teacher Pay Teachers. The person who I will link down below really did a great job. These are really well thought out, and I'm really enjoying these. So that is what we are using for our geography. Tips that you guys have or any curricula that you are using that you love for geography down in the comments. I do like what we're doing right now, and we're going to continue that. In the future, I think I'd like a little bit more laid out for me curriculum to follow, so I'd be interested to hear what you guys are using and loving. And while you're down there making comments, I hope you will subscribe to this channel and ring that notification bell and give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of our day-to-day life, head on over to Instagram at Homeschool-ology and give us a follow over there, and then you can connect with me over there and see kind of how our day-to-day life runs. And I think that's all I have for you guys today, so I will see you again soon. Bye!